we are done with our post components, and then we are moving straight to the backend. So like I said, we are using Laravel. So we're going to, because I've already done this project already by myself, I'm just going to go through the backend code with you guys. I'm just going to be copying and pasting it in a new Laravel project, because the first project was um, a joint, view comes embedded in Laravel. So let me show you the code actually. It's here on my second screen. So this is it. So this is a view and Laravel project. So, and you know what we are building? We are building the backend separate and the view separate. So the backend is already done here. So if you go to databases and you go to migrations, you can see this password reset. This is a user, the user migration, that's the user stable. You can see the categories of posts. You can see the post. So you can create a post. You need the ID, the title, the sub content, the content, user ID, because you need to know who posted it, right? So category ID, the views, share. Is it true? Can you share the? I added it because I wanted to add a feature of share and an image. So we don't waste any time. So we can go straight. If you don't know how to create a Laravel project, you can go to Laravel. Yeah. And go to documentation. Always watch documentations and installation. It's very, very easy. So you can either use via Laravel installer. So you first of all just install Composer, okay? Install Composer, and once you're done, you can use a Composer name variable. So you can just copy this and then you just install Laravel. You understand? So this is it. So okay, so you can also install Laravel and use the Laravel name thing, or you can also, so via Composer you're just gonna run this thing and just, it's very simple. So whilst you're done, you can just run PHP artisan serve, and then your project will be online. You get it? So it's very simple. So currently I'm running the project. That's why we can see the project here. All right. So I'm going to unrun it. I'm going to exist. So these are projects. So we are going to create a new level. Okay, I've already done it. So when you create a new Laravel project, this is what you're going to get. Very simple. You have your app bootstrap, config, database, public resource, route, storage, test, vendor, and all your other files. So it's very simple. So I don't know if you guys have used Laravel, but I know majority of people have used Laravel, and because this course is more I want to concentrate more on the front end part of things, but also since we are using the backend, I want you guys to see how maybe the backend came about. You understand? But I'm really going to be quick. I'm just going to be copying and pasting the code, and I'm just going to go through and explain some few things. So with Laravel, the first thing we need to do is we start creating our models and migration. All right. So, like I said, if you're a beginner to Laravel, maybe you should take a Laravel beginner course and understand what models are, what controllers are, what migrations are, and all that terms. But they are quite easy. So before I do that, let's go to our front end, the one that we had, and then since we're not doing anything front end, we can just close it. Okay, we can exit. But let's put our project on GitHub. Let's say post component done. And then yeah, that's. I don't think I have a gateway position. Let me see if I do. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have a remote repo. Not yet. I don't need now. So we're done here, right? We're done on the front end. We can close it. So we're back on the back end. Let me set my timer because I will need like 10 minutes. Um, what was my timer? Oh my god, I can't find my. Yeah, sorry. So 30 minutes is too much. So I only need 15 minutes. All right. Okay, so this is it. So the first thing we need to do is we start creating our models, right? I have a documentation here. Yeah, we start creating a user model. I think the user is already created for us. When we go to databases migration, we have users already. We have user and password reset. Okay, so users are already done for us. So when we go to app, you can see our user model is already here. So no need to create users again. Okay, so let's look at our project. Let's see what we need for users. So we need an ID, name, email, and then the number. Do we even need a number? And then the user type. Okay, so we'll go to the model user. I know I'm really going fast, but that's what it is. You did take a Laravel course. So we go to the user model here. Since we have a user type of admin and editor, we are going to be doing all that. So we're going to create a variable. You can put it anywhere here. So admin user is equal to admin, regular user is equal to an editor. Okay, these are the two stuffs, and then the fillables. I'm not gonna. I don't have time to be typing all this, so we just fillable means which of the tables are you going to fill? So name, email, password, number, and then user type. Okay, and the fillable should match what's in the tables. So you come here in the users. Let me just use the level. All right, so we have a we have the ID, we have the name, we have the email. Verify that we don't need it because it's here, it's casted here, so we don't need it here in the fillable. You have the password, the number, and then the user type. But I'm thinking, do we need a number? Now I'm thinking, do I even need a number? So we go to the users, but let's just add it just in case we need it. So right after password, we add a number and then user type. So user type is equal to the default is an admin. So that means when you create a user, automatically that user is going to be an admin. Okay, so I'm going to change that, and then we are going to say the user should be a regular user. All right, so I think I have to call use app user. I think this is it. Yeah, should be it. Yeah, we call it here, and then default is user admin user. So we need to create that function that calls that that calls the admin user. So it has to be user model here. So I don't think we need this. No, let's just keep it simple. We just we just leave it. Okay, we are, something. It's like a helper function. Anytime we call the admin function, we're going to return, but we don't need it. So I'm not going to add it. Sorry, guys. So simple. So there's a variable here called admin user, and it's a string called admin, and then this regular user is equal to an editor. So anytime you call the user model, you can call admin user, which is equal to this. Okay, so that's why here it says the default is user regular user. So it's just saying, in other words, it's just calling like a string here saying editor, all right, or admin. Alright, so instead of doing this, you can be more dynamic and just call the regular user here. So that makes it more cool, you know. Alright, so that is it for user. So we can now save it. That's it. So we added a number which is an integer and it's unsigned. And then we added a user type also here. So I think we are done. So let's do a git init, and let's do git dot git init initial repo initial commit. What happened? Oh, so we commit our first changes. So that is it. So we have more time. Um, we can create another model. We can create another model. That should be what's the next model we can create? This is users categories. I want to create post. Yeah, post. Yeah, let's create a post model. All right. So we can let's go somewhere top or down. I don't know. So to create a model, do PHP artisan make model. What's the name? Post and migration. So minus m means migration. So PHP artisan make me a model called post. The models are always singular. The migrations are plural. So if you look at the migration for user, it says users, all right. But here the model is just a user. Do you get it? Yeah. This is backend stuff, so get used to it. So we just click enter and then we are done. So we can see we have a post model which is empty now, and then we have a new migration called post. So I'm not going to, type the code one by one. So we're just going to copy what we have here on post. We just take everything and then just paste it. Easy way. How sweet is copy and paste? Yeah, so we're done. So we have an increment ID, that's the ID, the primary key. We have a post title, which is a string. We have a sub content, which is a string, and limited to 1,000 words. And we have the content limited to 2,000 words. And we have the user ID, which is an integer, which is an index of the user. So it's going to take the user ID index, whatever. I don't know. And then you have the category ID, because a post belongs to a category, right? So now we don't have a category, so we can take that out. Now we have users, so we can leave it. So we have views, we have shared, and we have the image. Because some post has image, right? So you can add an image to a post, because some post has image. So I left it there like that, image. And then you can have the share. Share is a boolean, true or false, right? So we are done as it is. And then we go to the post model. You do the same thing, protected fillable. You do the same thing like we did for user, protected fillable. So we go to user, then go to post, and then that's it, straight up. And then, okay, I think that's it. I thought we were using the user, this thing, but we're not using it. So we come back here, and then these are all relationship stuff. So we don't need it now, because we're not doing relationship stuff now. So we leave it, and then we do the cast, which is a boolean for the share. Which is a boolean. I don't know why we do it, but just leave it like that. So we add it, and yeah. So that should be it. Yeah, everything looks similar. So that should be it. So we're done. So we just save it. and we'll save it here too. So it shows that we've done. Let's go to save all. So yeah, three changes. What was the third change? Here, what is this? I don't know what doing three changes. Am I at the right place? Create post, try post table. I'm coming. Okay, we altered it. I thought I saved that. Really? Okay. I'm just getting confused on the things that I changed. So yeah. So pose. I'm just going over and see if everything is okay. So I think everything is okay. So that is for post. So we can now save it. We are done with post, so we can. And what do we call it? Post model. Alright. Okay, we are done. So that is it for post. In the next video, we'll move to the next thing that we need to do, and then we end it there.